Hello, my name currently is Riva Zmajoki. It's my stage name, my drag name, my chosen name, the name I gave myself when I realized, I don't know why I realized. I mostly realized I'm going to get a divorce, so changing name backwards didn't feel all that appealing to me, so I made up a name. Having planned to be worldwide recognized as a fabulous author, I chose dragons in Croatian as my surname and I stick with it until I change my mind. Anyway, names are not such an important thing. And I was thinking how I'm doing all these all these things I'm doing them for such a long time that I approach these videos like people know me already, but they don't. And I should introduce myself a little bit more, but that's always hard. But it is not hard. Let's try. Hello, I was born in Zagreb, Croatia, by parents who moved to Zagreb from a very small village in land part of the coastal Croatia. So you know they were not at sea, they were not fishermen, they were strictly peasants, surrounded by fields and far away from the sea. So we did not eat a lot of fish. We ate snails, among other things, and occasionally asparagus. Yes, that too. But as they were newly inserted into a big city when I was born and my brother before me, we were raised like halflings. We grew up moving about Zagreb quite a lot, so we didn't have our own neighborhood we belonged to, and we constantly spent time with our grandparents at our native village. So we had that rural upbringing, riding donkeys and extracting water from a well and living without plumbing and watching the animals get slain and herding sheep, walking barefoot, looking at ants. Anyway, a very romantic time in 80s in Croatia before it even got to be independent and capitalistic. So we were in communism back then. And as we grew, we learned about our environment a little bit better and discovered an endless love for books, me and my brother. And although we shared a love for books, he was more of a critical eye and he developed his expertise where he is very good at. And I secretly took on writing. Not so secretly, everybody knows about it, but nobody expects anything from it because you can't live from writing. And I wrote and I wrote and I wrote. In the meantime, between writing gigs, I finished university, became a professor of philosophy and sociology, and got married and had two children and got divorced. And I'm currently working as a bartender in a pub. I don't know. Life is strange like that. I like this gig, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. So currently it's Masquerade Day, as you can see from my head, and people will probably coming later in the day when it gets dark and it gets acceptable to drink pints upon pints of beer. Anyway, what did I want to say with this? Where is this going? Anyway, I wrote a few books in my time. I switched to English writing. There are so many stories to tell, but when to say what is always a challenge. And I think I need to get it together to make it work. Anyway, there are books I wrote, there is beer I sell, there are children I have, and this hat needs some work, some more work to do on it. See you around. Bye bye.